So last summer, I made quite a few college advice videos, what to pack, how to deal with homesickness, I think I did. I made a few of those videos, which I will leave in a playlist at the end of this one. But I didn't do a video about things I wish I knew before college, or that I listened to, because I think I knew a lot of these things, but I didn't really listen to them, and I should have. So if you have heard any of these things and have chosen not to listen to them, and you hear them again from me, please listen to them, because I promise I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. Seriously, these are all very important and you should follow what I say. So my first thing is that you don't have to be best friends with your roommate. I think a lot of people know this or have heard it at least. I, if you don't know, had 2 roommates in my first semester, and then at the end of the first semester I moved out and moved into a double with somebody that I actually did know. We weren't like best friends. We were friends, but like we both had bad living situations, wanted to live together. I wasn't planning on, you know, being her best friend. That is what happened, but I don't think you have to force it. I think if you're friendly with your roommate, that's fine. Don't force a friendship if you don't want to. Sometimes you get lucky and just the person that you live with you absolutely love and do become their best friend, but don't go into it trying to force a best friendship. My second thing, the first people that you meet, whether that be at orientation, sometime during orientation week, people in your hall, and just anybody that you like kind of start to talk to, those people are not necessarily going to be your friends forever. The very first person that I remember talking to during orientation week, I am still friends with her. We're not like the best of friends, and I was so worried about making friends when I got to school that I was like kind of trying to force a friendship, which wasn't a good idea. It's not necessary. You're gonna meet so many people over the course of the first few weeks that you're there in classes, and however you end up meeting them. Again, it might happen naturally, but try not to force it. My third tip would be to use your orientation week to get on a good sleeping schedule. And also, like as a bonus to this one, don't sign up for an 8 a.m. class unless, I don't know, unless you hate yourself. I hate waking up that early. I think most people hate waking up that early. Nobody wants to do it, so don't sign up for an 8 a.m. class unless, you know, you have no other option. But use your orientation week to get on a good sleeping schedule, because you want to get sleep while you're at school. You don't want to go to sleep every night at like 2 in the morning and then sleep until noon. That's just, you waste your day. Try to get on a good sleeping schedule. I did it when I was in orientation week, except for the first few nights because I couldn't sleep because I was like homesick and just not used to my bed. So I was watching Friends until like 2 o'clock in the morning, but yeah. My fourth thing is that if you are in a living situation where you're in a suite or you have a common area or just, you know, have to share a trash can or something, come up with a schedule with your roommates or your suite mates or whoever it is to clean the area and like take out the trash, like take turns and stuff. Because if you don't talk about it and just kind of end up being the one that always does it, you're gonna like be really annoyed. Bring up the idea of creating a schedule and put it up on the wall or something and just check off like whose turn it is to do what however often. Number 5, you do not need to bring your entire room from home with you. You don't need all the clothes you think you're gonna need. You're probably not ever gonna want to dress up for class. You're probably most likely gonna go to class all the time in sweatpants, sweatshirt, shorts, jeans, like very casual clothing. So don't bring all of your clothes because you're definitely not going to use them all. If anything that you're going to bring in excess, I would say underwear, because if you don't do your laundry like a ton, you're just going to need a lot of underwear. Yeah, you don't need to bring everything that you own with you to college because it takes up all of the space that you have. And when you're driving home, however you do it, I was driving home last year and I had too much stuff and I had to get rid of stuff. My iPod was in a bag and I ended up accidentally throwing my iPod away because I had too many things, had to get rid of stuff, didn't check, I was in a rush, it was really annoying, and I threw my iPod out, and I think about it every day and I hate myself. Number 6, some people might know this, some people might not, but buy your textbooks if you can. They're available on Amazon. And also, I got Amazon Prime for students and it's like 50 bucks a year, so it's cheaper than it would be. It's free 2-day shipping. It's amazing. I love it. It still works for me now, even though I'm not a student anymore. Get all of your books on Amazon because they are usually cheaper. If you can get a book list ahead of time before you like actually get to school and get nervous and feel like you have to buy them at the bookstore, that would be good because then you can just order them. Number 7, do not be scared of your professors. They're literally just paid to help you. It's like in high school. If you had a question, you had to ask the teacher. Your professors are the exact same. They are there to help you. I think they want to see you, for the most part, succeed. So ask them for help. Visit office hours if they have it. There are tutoring centers, I think, on most campuses. So utilize what you have when you are stuck. There is ice cream on my hand. Number 8, I think I already kind of said it. You're not going to want to dress up for class every day. So number 8, it's not worth it. So just keep that in mind. If you really want to dress up every day because that's what makes you happy and makes you feel good, then go for it. But chances are you're not going to be in the mood to do it, and neither are a lot of people. Maybe if you go to school where I went to school, it might be, because you'll stick out like a sore thumb if you dress in a sweatshirt and sweatpants to class at Parsons, but I mean, it really doesn't matter. You could do whatever you want. Number 9, I would say decorate your room, and that might sound like an obvious thing. My roommate did not put up any pictures on her wall. You're gonna be living in this spot for a year in this little dorm bed, and you just want it to feel as homey as you can. So get some like Christmas lights, put up some pictures. I think I actually only had one picture on my wall, but I did have a lot of Christmas lights, and I had a tapestry. The picture that I had was Jimmy Fallon and Justin Timberlake, and it was amazing. And that's all I needed to feel at home. Number 10, keep a mini umbrella in your backpack always. I think you can get like really small ones now, and what I would do is put it in, like, if your backpack has those like cup holders on the side, like keep one for your water bottle and then keep one for your umbrella, because you never know when it's going to start raining. I don't know how long your walk is going to be. You might be really like screwed if you don't have an umbrella and it's pouring. Number 11, you are most likely going to be given free access to a gym of sorts with some workout equipment. Use it. It's a good way to stay in shape, stay healthy. You gotta stay active, and it's a free gym. So use it. Number 12, if you are going to skip class, do it strategically. Check your syllabus, see if you're gonna be missing anything important. Try not to. I mean, unless you're like projectile vomiting, can't go to class, obviously don't. But if you're just skipping class, try not to do it when it's going to be something obviously very important that you would miss. Just try and do it on a day if you're gonna do it. Not that I condone it, on a day where it's not really anything important. Number 13, maintain your high school friendships, because when you go home on break, you're still gonna want to see your friends that you had in high school. So try and maintain those friendships while you're away at college. Check in with each other, text, FaceTime, all that kind of stuff. It's a good idea. High school friends are just as important as college friends. People are like, oh, I'm still friends with my college friends 20 years later or something. You can do the same thing with high school. You just have to maintain the friendship. I still love my friends from high school and see them all the time. Number 14, everybody feels as lonely and scared as you do. And if in those first few weeks you absolutely hate college, I think that's pretty normal. So give it like 3 weeks. I think it takes like 3 weeks to make a habit, 3 weeks to really get yourself used to your environment. So just give yourself some time. If you hate it, that's normal. Chances are lots of other people are feeling the exact same. Number 15, I know this is kind of, I don't know if it's like too last minute, but be smart about saving your money and do everything you can before you go to school to make a few extra bucks. So hopefully you have a summer job where you're making money, but also sell stuff, like have a garage sale, sell stuff on Poshmark, or what's the other app, Depop or something, or eBay. Just like sell some stuff and get some extra cash, because you will blow through lots of money while you're at school. That's just cold hard truth. Talk to your advisor about classes that you are going to really need to be taking that are going to be good for your major. And if you don't really know what your major is, just make sure that you're taking classes that are going to be at least a little beneficial to what you might want to do. Otherwise, you're just kind of wasting your time and getting credits that mean nothing. Number 17, this is about registration. It is so intense, and if you can prepare for it, try to make some schedules that you might want, like the classes you might want to get into. My school had a course catalog that I could look at and pick all the course codes and like build a schedule based on that for when the classes would be and all that kind of stuff. So that was a really good idea, and it was really helpful for building my second semester classes and getting a really good schedule. I didn't have class Mondays and Fridays, I don't think. Like, I had a lot of free time. Prepare for registration. Number 18, if you are sensitive to light, first I would say bring a sleeping mask for your eyes if you hate really bright sunlight while you sleep, because your dorm is not going to have any good curtains or shades or anything that's going to help that. But also get to school before your roommate and pick the better bed for you to sleep in so that you don't wake up with the sun. That's what I did. It was a really good idea. Number 19, mini fans are really good for the first few weeks when it's still super hot wherever you may be going to school. And also little mini space heaters are really good, because my school turned off the AC in like mid-November and then didn't turn the heating on until December. So it was like this weird period where it was really cold and it was really hot and it was really annoying. But just make sure they're actually pretty small because you don't want to take up a lot of space with anything. You have a very limited amount of space. Number 20, bring a box full of sick day essentials like NyQuil, melatonin, like all that kind of stuff, Advil, Band-Aids, whatever, Kleenex, anything you may need for when you get sick. When you feel sick, you're not going to want to go out to a drugstore and buy all those things. You're going to feel like crap, so just have it with you when you go to school. So my last thing, 21, is actually not very exciting. Recycle. Please recycle. Recycle, say that word right there. Please do it, because I'm gonna bet that most people are going to be drowning in plastic water bottles when you're away at college. It would be really great if you brought your own glass water bottle that's good for the environment that you can refill. Chances are that's not gonna happen with most people, and so if you're gonna use a lot of plastic water bottles, please try to recycle them. I am sure that there are recycling receptacles around your campus. Try, please, to use them. Protect the planet. My school was actually pretty strict about recycling, which was really nice. I hope most schools are like that, but if they're not and you have to do it yourself without people telling you to, please try to. It would be great for me, you, the planet, everybody. It would benefit us all. Thank you for watching these 21 things that I wish I knew before college. I hope they help you, and if anybody wants to know more about college stuff from me, I would be happy to share. I might do one of these for specifically art school students. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Okay, bye!